Oh, hi there. Name's Terry Power Lake. Nice to meet you. I had no idea that we're on air. Are you looking for the ultimate cinema in your life? Fuji, Canon, I have many decisions to make right now. Today's episode decides so much. Medium format versus APS-C, full frame, everything. Everything culminates today.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So what I want to find out today as my sky overexposes me, but don't worry, I exposed for the clouds and they will return to us. We're in classic chrome Fuji GFX100s with the Mitakon 65mm 1.4. Now, when I first tried this, I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, the medium format look is real. I can't believe this. There's so much 3D pop. And then some of you planted the seed of doubt in my mind. You're like, that's a flat lens. Obviously, look at it. It's just like a green screen effect. I'm like, no, it's got 3D pop, I swear. So now we discover it today. 85mm 1.2 on the Canon has the pop for sure. There's no debate. It's an 8-element count. It's a simple lens. I've seen the pop. There's no debating that one. So if we all of a sudden see a change where there's nothing, there's no depth down that way, and what the hell, get out of my sky, it's a World War III plane. So we're gonna switch to that 85mm, back it up a notch to get roughly the same framing. A lot of user error will occur today, but I also brought the little Fuji with us with the 56mm 1.2, which will tell us so much, because that lens is utterly beautiful. You can't trust it for 1 second on autofocus, but if we do this type of thing, manual focus, you might nail it. Although my last one, how the hell did I miss focus on an 18mm from like 20 feet away? Everything was in focus but me. Somehow I managed. I must have budged the focus ring as I put it back on the camera or something. So I gotta be more careful, stop using my cow hoofs. So let us switch to the Canon, and we'll stop it down. We'll do all kinds of stuff. Right now we're wide open. We're doing the wide open thing. All right, relax. I'm not mad at you, clouds. I'm just thinking your timing could be better. I exposed everything perfectly for the clouds that were with us, but they left, didn't they? And I don't see a lot of them returning anytime soon. There's one slightly now. So we're wide open. That's fun. I tried to match, so we just pushed it back a bit. We're clipping pretty hard. We're gonna have to set some new exposure parameters. I am autofocusing. Don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm scared. Let me just manual and change everything. Okay, now I swear I can feel the clouds dimming in real time just as I changed everything. Clouds will be the death of me. But basically, now that I have the GFX to EF adapter, I can use my 85mm 1.2 on this. Why would I own the Mitakon? That was a placeholder at best. So I think likely selling it, unless it is a special look that's better than this somehow. Even though I have light and he probably didn't, he's a loser, and that's his fault. And can you imagine it? Like, sometimes you can autofocus, like we saw in that first scene. It might have worked, it might have not. I don't really know. But like, how on earth would you ever need anything but these EF lenses on the GFX? Okay, now we're at Tony 5.6. Everything should be in focus. Yet, on this lens, it just gets sharper and more movie-like. You still see the separation. It's not like a kit lens cardboard cutout. And side rant, if you're tired of these comparisons I've been doing over the past 2 months, wait 1 more month and you'll be begging for them to return as I hunker down in my basement. I don't have one, I'm in an apartment, but it's gonna be too cold and I'm never gonna be outside again. And so I'm just gonna be inside ranting and perfecting nothing. But now side by side with the Mitakon, both stopped down to 5.6. We should be detecting it now. Come on, we got the lines everywhere. He was jumping all on benches and stuff. He's bragging that he could walk around. I don't know what he did. He did leap up here at some point, and then he pretended to attack a pigeon, but there was no pigeon. He couldn't eat that night. He didn't even know that mangoes exist. What a loser. So like, we're seeing something now. And I do believe it's time to bring little Fuji into the mix, because this could be a thing where if this looks better than little Fuji, then I also sell that 56mm. So like there's two lenses on the line here that might not survive the day, depending on how this looks right now at 5.6 and wide open. Between the clouds and the missing focus and the security guard attack, I'm not sure we are learning a whole heck of a lot. Every little comparison that I wanted to see, either the clouds went by or I missed focus somehow. I don't understand how I keep missing focus. It's a foolproof technique. You just focus on the tripod, boom, put it back on the tripod. Something goes wrong, but in that walk, that damn walk. So now what I've had to do is resort to my lowest denominator, which is become a photographer and set up a 3D pop scene, apple-based, of course. Okay, what we have here, apples on the left, defining the roundness of the 3D pop. We have a tiger kitty on the right guarding the apples. We should be able to see, I focused on his eye, hopefully for all the scenes. A ruler divides them, showing us the focus roll-off. Okay, so we're seeing it. This is the 85mm 1.2 wide open. I'm seeing some nice definition on those apples. That's some nice 3D pop you got there. When we go to the Mitakon, for some reason, it looks so much worse. I think it's just not a strength of being this close focusing. It's designed to be much further away, and it looks like a flat piece of hell. So possibly we have just proved that the Mitakon is flat. You go side by side, blow it up a notch. Can either of these lenses resolve 100 megapixels? It's highly unlikely. But like, doesn't the Canon on the left look just so much more real? You're like in the scene, the apples, every curve, it's the contrast. Everything was at zero exposure. It should be matched, but the Mitakon is just ugly warm. Now, when it comes to the Fuji APS-C 56mm 1.2 wide open, I am seeing some pop. In fact, I might even dare to say that it has more pop than the Canon 85mm 1.2. It's possible. If we zoom on in there, even though the focus is on a different part, which really hurts this comparison hard if we're being honest, doesn't the Fuji now appear to be like the more high fidelity shot? Just seems something's a little better. There's less dynamic range, and that's painful, but whatever. We're in the same spot. Less tonnet. I don't know, man. Not bad. So that was a painful day. I'll never film if there's a cloud within 3 cities of me. I can't believe how annoying that was, like trying to set the exposure, my God. And the last scene, don't even get me started on it. It was perfect. It was beautiful in the shade. I was like, that looks actually pretty good. I go, and then the sun comes out and it trickles through the tree leaf. You wait to see that lighting. Oh God. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, just as a literal joke, I'm gonna pretend that I can autofocus on both of these. I can't even see the screen on that one. God, why me? Why me today with the clouds and everything? I don't deserve this. Okay, they could, in theory, both have me. So like, I'm just trusting Fuji, yep, just going to work. Thanks for coming. So this is what you can now expect with tiny little Fuji 1.2 lens, like really fast. It's really trying to blur that background versus a medium format with impossible, also 1.2 glass. Son, not right now. I do not have time for you right now. I hate clouds more than anything now. You can't just put your, I'll do auto ISO and it'll, no. The medium format is so ridiculously wavy, it's not even a thing. You don't even pretend you could do it. So are we seeing something? I know the medium format's in the Fuji shot, but it's hunting a lot. Manual focus time. Okay, now 22 on medium format, wide open on APS-C, somewhat comparable maybe. Huh? We're seeing it manual focused, everything just perfection. There's enough clouds, they're gonna stay there. Not gonna be any sunshine coming anytime soon. We've exposed perfectly. We finally reached it. Hello. Good, how are you?
Sorry, this is the private property.
Can I just film this YouTube video?
Sorry about that.
I'm like almost done.
But still,
He was not a fan of my channel. He actually said that specifically as I was leaving. I think he was an Olympus shooter, and he is not happy with the amount of background blur I am promoting to my audience, and so we agreed to leave on bad terms, and here we are. Different shot. I'm allowed to be here with the homeless. The lighting? Are you serious today? So, little plot twist. Do you know what's happening right now? You're like, okay, there's the medium format with his blurry background. No. Ow. I stopped down the medium format, but left Fuji little boy wide open. And this lighting with the coming through the tree, that's some stuff right there that I did not plan on. So, are we seeing that little Fuji with more background blur is better? Is it just that we crave whatever's back there to be deleted from history? Technically, all I really need is the Canon R5 II. It could be autofocusing in all these scenarios, but there's just a slight better look to the Fuji. I appreciate Fuji more. So it's like, okay, so like we're moving that direction, medium format and APS-C. I could foresee a world where Canon leaves us, just the lenses stay. That could be our thing. But Fuji medium format, likely you have debunked little Fuji again today, except now, of course, because we stopped it down. But I crippled you. Little hammer attack to the kneecap. It's a sneaky move, but I did it. So the results today will determine which of those two lenses I sell or keep, Mitakon and the APS-C Fuji. They're both glorious, but perhaps unneeded and unnecessary. A butterfly just came into the shot. You have to admit that. He was blurred out to oblivion, but I'll be leaving now after Bitcoin parts its way from your well-deserved wallet into my slightly less deserving. Slightly less deserving. Wow. Oh boy. I should learn English. Still, subscribe for more videos.